is Chris. Welcome back to the Cayman. Thanks for joining me again. It's a beautiful day in November. It's November 19th. I think it's going to be like 60 degrees today. Unbelievable November. It just feels strange because a couple weeks ago I put my winter wheels and tires on, which I have a video coming real soon. I'm in the middle of editing that, but I wanted to take just a quick video today on my commute to work, talking about some car news, some interesting car news, specifically Porsche car news. Porsche a few days ago, they were doing some teasing over the past couple of weeks, but a few days ago they released their information of their new race car, the 911 RSR. Now, I'm not much into the racing scene, especially that type of group racing, but I found it interesting because it's the very first 911 race car with a mid-engine layout, which is very cool. And what I found interesting is all the wording on Porsche's website regarding the RSR, specifically its codename Spearhead, and also a lot of the wording, if you read into it, it kind of sounds like the same wording that they released with their marketing when the 991.2s or the newer 911s came out recently, when all of them are turbocharged now. They kept on referring back to legacy, that 911 is an evolving thing, it'll always be a 911 no matter what. And that's the same language that they're using for the RSR, which is really interesting, because I really believe that with this testing with race cars, which is what a lot of companies do, they do the testing for these things, they hone the engines, they hone the chassis, and then they start going into normal production for the public. I really believe that because of the success with the long-term success of the Boxer and the success of the Cayman that came after it, I really believe that Porsche may be bringing the 911 into the mid-engine generation. I'm very excited about this because I've been a lifelong 911 fan, specifically after my dad got his first Porsche, a 1969 911. This is in the mid-80s. Anybody that has been, if you guys have been watching my videos, you've heard the story. That's what got me into Porsche, and I've just fallen in love with the 911 ever since. Now, when it came to buying my first Porsche, I didn't want to wait. I could have waited another season, like I got this one this summer. So next summer, I probably could have afforded, most likely a 997 911, which is pretty much the same generation as this Cayman, but on the 911 side. I could have, if I wanted to wait a season, but I didn't. This summer, I really wanted to get into one sooner than later. So I was able to afford the Cayman, and with a lot of the forums that I belong to, and a lot of the reading, is that the bang for the buck with the Cayman, because it's rear-wheel drive, with a mid-engine, that the performance and the fun factor is a lot better than the full rear-engine 911. And there's a reason why the R8s and the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and the McLarens and they're all mid-engine. There's a reason for that, and there's also a reason why there have been so many leaked images of a brand new rear-engine Corvette, a Corvette. Mid-engine Corvette. That's unheard of with something as long as a Corvette has been around over 60 years. So it's real interesting. I can see why Porsche is doing it. They're going to get a lot of flack for it, but it totally makes sense for the future. So I just wanted to shoot a quick video about my thoughts about the RSR. It's really interesting how Porsche is really pushing things forward. A mid-engine 911 sounds awesome to me. I can't wait if this happens. I think it's inevitable because of the handling characteristics. So stay tuned for more videos. I shot one last week, like I mentioned before, about the winter wheels and tires that I put on the car. That one I'm still editing. I was kind of hoping that maybe we would get some sort of snow before it's almost the 20th of November. It's almost Thanksgiving. Next week is Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.